Hey Angela, how you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm one day early because Jimmy has to have surgery tomorrow. So I won't be here tomorrow. You caught me fixing to do my well, you're fixing to do your nail. Okay. Well, let me finish typing this in and I'll be right back with you. Um, how's everything going today, Angela? Hey, Camellia. Hello. New here. I saw the words Beatles. That's my favorite band. Oh, you're going to be intrigued with what I'm about to tell you then. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in and then I will read it to you all because I can't just tell it. I have to read it. But I'm so glad to have you here today. Great here. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here also. It is. Hey, Brina. Brenda, welcome to the live. How's everybody doing? Welcome. I have all kinds of new people here today. Oh, let me see. I'm still trying to put this message in. Hold on a second. Okay, I got it typed. Let me see. Now let me pin it. Then I can get back and talk to everybody. Did I pin it? Let me see. Yeah, I did. Okay. If any of y'all who are in here so far and you have a YouTube channel and you want it to grow, just um, email me. And my about page has my email address. But I'm gonna go ahead and put my email address in here now for you. Okay, let me see. Hey, Trina Rhonda, welcome to the live. Be right back. Let me share you on my IG. Thank you. Go ahead and share it. Um, Hello, beautiful people. Massive respect, host Beverly Black. Thank you. Tiff, it's raining over here. Tiff, we don't have no rain, thank God. It's in the 50s here today, but it's a beautiful day. But those who are here so far in the live, and as you come in, please give me that thumbs up. Oh, let me take my ear. If anybody want their channel to grow and they're interested in it, I am going to, this weekend I did 5 people and I'm going to do 5 more. So go ahead and send me an email and let me know that you are interested in it. I will go over your channel from top to bottom, even in the back. We'll go through the analytics. I will show you what you need to do in your back office, what you need to be watching for, how you need to handle your channel correct to get it to grow. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it on IG. Thank you so much. Thank you. And some of these tidbits I'm going to give you will help you on Facebook, IG, and Twitter. And is there anyone in the live so far? Are y'all using Tailwind? Is anyone, are you familiar with Tailwind? Hello here. Hello, new here. Did I see the word Beatles? Everybody is getting happy over the word Beatles. Did I see the word Beatles? OMG. I have a lot of their records in my basement. Lord, I love the Beatles too. I was in the 60s and the 70s when they were coming along. I look forward to seeing them on TV. I mean, it was just fascinating to me. And their voices, oh my gosh, their voices. And when I ran across what I am about to tell y'all today for Black History Month, the day is the 28th, the last day of the month for Black History. But Black History goes on 365 days a year. It ain't just the month of February, it is every day. But I was so excited when I ran across this information, and some of you may already know it. I don't know. Beverly Black, who is the thumbnail? That's what I'm getting ready to tell you about. I'm getting ready to read it. I'm getting ready to read it so I make sure I tell it right. But we're gonna give it a few more minutes for some more people to come in because only gonna read this once. um, turn around. Okay. Hey, Atomic, how you doing, my girl? My girl, my best friend from another mother. How are you doing today, sweetheart? I hope you're doing well. Wow, I mean, fine. Angela says my family saw the Beatles run out of a New York hotel and get in a limo when I was 13. Honey, I would have been like everybody else. Those were the days. Those were the days when we were carrying on acting a fool. But I love me some Beatles. I do. I love. Is that Angela Critters? How are you? Yes, that's Angela. She was getting ready to do her nails, but she seen that word Beatles too, and she came on in the line. Oh Lord. Just got back from a physical therapy. I overdid it. Gotta lay on the sofa, leg up again. Take it easy. Take it easy. I know we can overdo it when we go to those therapists sometime. Miles Parson, funny you said Blackbird because I'm listening to that song right now. Oh, I wish I could play it on here. I really do. But you know they'll copyright me for it, so I can't play it. Oh, but that song, when y'all hear what I got to tell you, when you hear what I got to tell you, you're going to be excited. Uh, oh, yes. Now it has even more meaning to me. I will be blasting it all evening. I'm here to tell you, I'm going to be blasting it all evening. It's 8 people in the live, and we got 6 thumbs up. So y'all come on, and 2 more people. Give me those thumbs up. Give me those thumbs up. When we get 10 people in here, I'm going to read it. So y'all share it out. Share it out. So others will come in. Share it out. Atomic. 51 years. 51. Okay. Atomic said, I'm too young for the Beatles. Honey, you ain't never too young for the Beatles. Okay? You're not never too young. Atomic, I do love me some Elvis. Well, if you love Elvis, you need to love the Beatles because Elvis was really before the Beatles. Yep. And you know how Elvis got that jig and how he was dancing. Elvis, when he was younger, you used to hang out with black people. He used to go to black churches because when we have church, we have church. We have church, okay? And he liked the way he seen them doing the holy dance, the gospel music, how it was played. He went to the black juke junk. You know what I'm trying to say? The juke juke joints. He used to go to those, listen to the music. Then Elvis put his own twist to it. Honey, you can tell Elvis was black all the way, but I still love me some Elvis. When I was young, that's all we had was the Elvis movies at the theater. That was 10 cents. I paid 10 whole cents to go to the theater and watch me some Elvis movies on Saturday afternoon. Was nothing like that. Black churches, uh, feeling the gospel. Yes, yes, feeling the gospel. Angela, I know the song is important in the civil rights movement. Paul wrote it after an incident. That's it. Angela, I should have known you knew. I should have known. And those two ladies were in the Little Rock, Arkansas. Hey Tracy, hello. My name is Tracy from Maryland. This is my first time chatting. Well, Tracy, welcome so much, and go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down here. Everybody who's new in this live today, y'all give me a thumbs up. And if you're not in this family here at Beverly Black, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button and become a part of this family. We have, I do a lot of cooking, a lot of cooking. So if you're looking for recipes, you can come to my channel and put it in that search, whatever you are looking for. I just did a lemon icebox pie, one of them old ones from back in the day. Oh, it's oh so good. Oh, so good. And I have 2 ingredient biscuits. Only make biscuits with 2 ingredients. Melt in your mouth. I heard of that song Blackbird. It's not my favorite. It's on the top 5. Well, let me go now. How many here in this live? Oh, it's 11 people and 10 thumbs up. Okay. It's time for me to read. Let me go and find it so I can read this. Because it's quite a bit, but it's well worth it. Come on now. Did I not? I know I saved it, but hold on. Okay. Inbox. There it is. Okay. Are you, Angela Critter said, I want pie. Oh, Angela, that pie was good. I'm going to have to quit making these sweets. I'm going to be big. I'm going to be 500 pounds. Okay, let's go. Are you familiar with the song Blackbird by the Beatles? Most of us are. I had no idea the meaning behind it. Did you? Did you know what the meaning was? I will never listen to it the same way again. Paul McCarthy was visiting America. It is said that he was sitting, resting, when he heard a woman screaming. He looked up to see a black woman being surrounded by the police. The police had her handcuffed and were beating her. He thought the woman had committed a terrible crime. He found out the crime she committed was to sit in a section reserved for whites. Paul was shocked. There was no segregation in England, but here in America, the land of the freedom, this is how blacks were being treated. McCarthy and the Beatles were back home in England, but he would remember what he saw, how he felt, the unfairness of it all. He also remembered watching television and following the news in America, the race riots, and what was happening in Little Rock. Hold on. What was going on in the civil rights movement? He saw the picture of a 15-year-old Elizabeth Eckford attempt to attend a class at Little Rock Central High School as an angry mob followed her, yelling, "Drag her over this tree. Let's take care of this in girl and lynch her. Lynch her. No, N, B, the B word. Going to get in our school, the N word, and calling her the B word. Didn't want her in their school." McCarthy couldn't believe this was happening in America. Oh, I can. He thought of these women being mistreated simply because of the color of their skin. He sat down and started writing. Last year at a concert, he would meet two of the women who inspired him to write one of his most memorable songs, Thelma, Mothershed Ware, and Elizabeth, members of the Little Rock Nine. McCarthy would tell the audience he was inspired by the courage of these women. Way back in the 60s, there was a lot of trouble going on over civil rights, particularly in Little Rock, Arkansas. We would notice this on the news in England. So go to the next one. We would see what was going on and sympathize with the people going through those troubles. And it made me want to write a song. If I ever got back to the people going through those troubles, it might just help them a little bit. And this and that's what is that? And that's this next one. He explained that when he started writing the song, he had in mind a black woman. But in England, girls, girls, were, were referred to as birds. So in England, a girl is referred to as a bird. And so the song started. I'm getting cold chills. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly all your life. You are only waiting for this moment to arise. Oh, yes. McCarthy added that he and the Beatles cared passionately about the civil rights movement. So this was really a song from me to a black woman experiencing these problems in the States. Let me encourage you to keep trying, to keep your faith. There is hope. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Oh, Jesus is giving me cold chills. If ever, if I ever got back to the people going through those troubles, it might just help them a little bit. And that's this next one. He explained that when he started writing the song, he had in mind a black woman. Oh, I done went back to the same one, y'all. I'm sorry. I read that a woman in England is considered as a bird. Yes. McCarthy added that he and the Beatles, I told you that. Let me encourage you. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird. He wrote that song for those two women that are in that picture, and he met up with them later on in life. Jesus, I found that article last week. And from the time I found that article, I said, I got to talk about this on my live because it just touched my heart. I never knew what that song meant, Blackbird. And I will always hold it near and dear to my heart to know that he cared that much and his heart went out that much. Angela said he is a wonderful man. He is. He is. Tracy said, I went to Elvis' house when I visit Memphis. Oh, good. My daughter lives in Memphis, and I'm in the Knoxville. I live in Rockford, but I'm closer to Knoxville. I'm like 15 miles from Knoxville in that area. So I'm in Tennessee too. I've been there to his house. I've been there. I took the different tours in Memphis. Love it, love it, love it. But that song, that is something else. That really touched me. And I just wanted to share it with my family and friends. and to see who else knew about this song and what it meant. Angela said, I remember crying myself to sleep many nights during those times. I, Angela, I was in North Carolina doing them. Angela is from North Carolina, for those who don't know it. My friend Angela here. And I was in Weldon, North Carolina. Angela, I remember being locked up in the church as a child, didn't understand it then. And we couldn't go out until they told us it was safe. And I didn't know why. And then when we went out, there were crosses burning in the front of the church. They done set crosses on fire. I remember the white water fountain, the colored, the white bathroom, the colored. But I still to this day don't understand about that water because the water came from the same place. It was nothing different. And I also remember, you know, being nosy, wanting to know, well, what is so different about that water from our water? So one day I got up enough nerve. My daddy would have jacked me straight up if he knew I did that. But I went over when nobody was around. It was in a place that you couldn't see, so they didn't have cameras and stuff then, so nobody saw me. So I wanted to taste that water. I wanted to know what was so different about that water than the water that we had to drink. Got a taste of that water. It tastes just like the water. It was no difference. It was no difference. Just the water fountain was cleaner, more modern, up to date. Other than that, it was nothing. Well, I said the piping that our water came out was rusty because it was rusty around the whole thing. But other than that, it was nothing. The water tasted the same. But someone informed me later on. But it's the thought of a black person actually going down to that fountain to drink the water where a white person was drinking that water. The thoughts of a black face going down to take a sip of that water, where their faces took a sip of that water, was nauseating to them. Was nauseating. Because in the eyes of some people, we're not human. We're not close to being human, which does not make any sense. But if you go back to biblical time, Ethiopia, Africa, what was the color of those people? What was the color? And I could get into some more deeper things, but I ain't gonna go there because that's really, really deep. But just think about it. What color do you think Moses was? What color do you think the people were in that area? Huh? What color? But I can take a drink out of the white fountain because I was colored. I was colored. I done been so many colors. I was colored. I was, what was it? Negro, African American, black. If you didn't know, you'd be confused. I'm gonna leave that alone. Atomic, look at the love we all have together. Yes, Atomic, look at the love, genuine love, genuine love. And I am so glad that being raised in a black home, my father was the type to uh, not teach prejudice. I didn't even hear it in my household. I really didn't think, um, I knew we had a difference in our color, in our skin, but there are light-skinned black people. And in the area that I lived in, it was so many black people that looked like they were white. So That was common in my area. Some of the black people, it was a community within the black community there, that it was only these light-skinned that black people lived there. And if you were my color, you weren't allowed to come into that section because only the lighter skin, they look more white. They look like they were white. And it got so bad within that section of people that they start and I mean, they were just having kids among themselves. Incest, straight incest, because they didn't want no outsiders. That was straight sick, straight sick. Let's see. A time terrible. Angela, I remember. Yeah, I read that. Oh, I need to go down, don't I? Oh shoot. Beverly, you need to share your experience and your love for everyone. Now, with Black youth, no hate or weakness in your heart, none whatsoever. Mm-mm. Denise Hack, sorry, didn't realize you were on. Hey, Denise, how you doing? Yes, Blackbird by the Beatles. Atomic. Yeah, but you are a strong American. Yes, I am. And I always have been though. I always have been. That has never been uh, a big issue in my life. Thank God, because the love of Jesus is in me, and Jesus doesn't see color. He doesn't. He just see your heart. It's good and bad in every race. Every race, you can find some good and you can find some bad people. It's how you choose to live your life. Who is the head of your life? I want God to be the head of my life. I love everyone. Everyone. Now, yeah, I'll be honest, some people I don't even care for. I don't care for, but I love them. I don't care for them. I mean, that's just life. It's just life. I don't like things they do. I don't care for them, and that's in my own race. I mean, that's being a human. But I pray for them. I want them to do better, and I love them with the love of God. Okay. Thank you, Angela, for taking care of that. Denise said, I agree. Atomic America needs to get back to. That's it. That's it. If my people you got to seek him. You got to bow down. You got to know who is the head of your life. And what gets me, they do all this in such anger and say they're Christians. They say they love the Lord and say the Bible told them to do this. Where in the Bible did they tell you to do this? Where in the Bible? God is love. We got to love everybody. That's what we got to do. Honey, it is so deep and it's so much in me. I cannot say it all at one time. But we got to go back to the old landmark. It's a song. I can't sing, Mama, try. Take me back to the old land. I can't sing it, but it's take me back to the old landmark where I first begun, where you first got started, where as a child, the love that you have in your heart as a child. When you see little kids, you see a black one and you see a white one, and they be best friends. They don't see no color. They just love each other. They just know that that's my friend. We love each other. They even want to dress alike sometime and do things alike. And I had a little set of friends, the little people are still my friends, who, when they had a birthday party, they wanted each one, they dressed up alike. They each had their cake, but they shared it. They had pure love. But and as they grow up and get a little bit older, Things sometimes change. And I'm in these Tennessee hills, and some of them up there in them hills don't come out but once a month. Once a month. And probably take a bath once a month. And then they gonna have the nerve, the gall to come down out of the mountains and think they better than anybody else. With that stuff running all down the side of their mouth and the hair sticking on their head with enough oil on it, you can fry some chicken. All I can do is look at them and pray for them. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Because I could step out of self, and I don't want to do that. Because I worked at Walmart for 20 years. I was in management. And I had one time, that some of them came out of that mountain the first of the month when they got that check with the other money that they buried in the dirt, because when they bring it out, dirt was everywhere, even all on the money. But that's something else anyway. Anyway, I was going around by the fitting room, the ladies' fitting room. And they come down every month. They seen me before. I wasn't nothing new. But just that day, I guess they were mad about something and wanted to call me the N-word. Told me to get out of their way. There were others around me and had the nerve to say, go get the manager. Miss Alta, go get the manager, and I'll tell the manager that you looked at me. I am the manager. You could have bought them for a penny. You could have bought them for a penny. But I told the store manager, I went and told him about the incident. He went right to them, told them that they had to leave the store and not to come back in there anymore. They were banned. Show them God's way. That's right, Atomic. Denise, I love the chicken comment. The chicken comment. Hold on. Talk about Angela. You know, Angela, I talk about that a lot about that. I mean, when they took out their money to pay for their merchandise, I done seen that so many times from them. They had to bury that money because when the old fella pulled it out of his pocket, now he had a wad of money there. He had a wad of money, and he pulled it out, dirt be falling off of it. So I could see it up there in them hills, bird in bird in a churn or something, an old tree, and the dirt would just fall out, and then he'd knock it off the counter, count out that money, give it to the cashier, and she looking like, should I take this? It was, he had the money to pay for it. They would come every month and be in the order. Daddy in the front, they be walking. Daddy in the front, mama in the back, and then the siblings on behind. That's how they came in. You couldn't tell them apart. They all looked alike, incest straight up and down. Every time they came, those overalls got shorter and shorter. I said, does he wear them same overalls all the time? But they had to take a bath once a month. I wish I thought back then to take a picture of them, because you know what? A picture is worth it. It wasn't saying it all. But still, I can't look down because that was their ignorance. That was how, no, that ain't the right word either. That was how they were brought up. That was what they were used to. And they didn't have much intelligence. Now I don't even know if they went to school at all, even one day. I don't know. All they probably have done is up there in them hills farming, moonshine, and the regular drill, the regular drill. But everybody up there in them hills ain't like that. Everybody lives in them hills. It's not like that because I have some dear friends that live in those hills. Some very dear friends, and nowhere, nothing close, none whatsoever. They far and in between, but they still there. Let's see. Thank God the majority of the people are not. Thank you, Denise. Me too. Trinorama says, uh, many have had that money, but not the decency to clean the money before handing it out. Uh-uh. No, they didn't have the decency. And would not go to a register with a black person at it. Oh, no. Oh, no. They would stand in a line going all the way around the store before they would go in the register to a register with a black person. Mm-mm. No. No, can't do that. No, no, couldn't do that. But it's just ignorance. It's just straight ignorance. Nothing else. Then one day I was walking into the food city here, and it was a truck. Well, not a truckload, maybe three or four young white boys was in there. Three or four. You know the kind of truck they have the United States flag flying on one side, and the Confederate flag flying on the other side. That kind of truck, that look like, what is it? Half the paint's gone, all that kind of truck. That kind of truck. And they had the nerve to call me a N mama. I could I turned around, put with my hand on my hip, and looked at the situation. And I think I said, no, you don't have the nerve to call me that. And look at you. They'll try you. They'll try you. Burning crosses is so sacrilegious. It is. And in front of the church, they didn't care because we weren't humans. We weren't considered as human beings. They think some, I mean, even in some places they say we're a fifth human. We are a fifth human, but then in some places don't even consider us as a fifth human. How can you hate somebody that much just because they don't look like you? I don't understand it. I do not understand it. Never will. Never will. But we got to pray. All we can do is pray for this prejudice. Just pray for it. And then this morning on the news, and I've been praying and praying for the people in Ukraine. I am so proud of them to standing up, being bold, and fighting for the country. And to actually hear that some people don't think the Ukrainians are human. I said, oh my God, here we go again. They treat, I mean, to be thought just because you're not in the country that they're in, that you're not human, it's mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. But I got to give it to them. They are fighting, those women taking up them guns. They doing what they have to do. The men are doing, and their president, he may have been on TV before. What was it? Yeah, he was in television or something. But that man is standing his ground, and he is acting like a true leader. And I got to give it to him. And we got to keep praying and keep praying and keep praying. Atomic said, I got an American flag on my truck. Now, Atomic, it's all right to have an American flag, but you ain't got that other one flying. The one with the X. Flying on the other side, do your atomic. But that's all right. I love you too. No, I know you don't. I'm messing with you. Trying to treating people as non-human and like cargo and cattle allows atrocities and Holocaust and slavery. Amen. You said it, Tyrannorama. You sure said it. I know you don't atomic. I'm just messing with you. Um, but that was well said. And Atomic said, praying for the people of Ukraine. Yes, we got to keep praying. But we don't live in the past. We don't forget. Learn from. That's it. But that's what I have issue. I'm glad you said that, Atomic, because people in Ukraine have pride. They do, and I love that. And the X, that flag, they lost. They lost the war, but they still celebrate it. And I'll tell you, this is my history. And I've heard them, some of the people say, this is my history. I am proud of my history. Well, who I am is my history. And I'm proud of my history. But we can't talk about our history. They don't want to be taught in school. They don't want it's a hush hush. It's a big secret. You can't tell it. You're not supposed to speak of it. But it's who we are. It's our history. Why we can't speak of it? Why we can't have books in school that really tell the truth of where Black people originated at, what we have done for this country, the Black people that built the White House. A lot of things in this country you would not have if it had not been for a Black engineer, a Black mind at work. But when it comes to getting to be recognized for it, to be honored for it, no, can't do that. Can't do that. But one day, in God's timing, and when God get ready, and I know we've been waiting a long time. Slavery was a long time, but those sisters, those mothers and fathers just kept on praying. And sometimes my spirit seems to be in tune with the ones from the past. I can feel their pain. I can hear them singing and praying. And when they were cooking, the things that was going on, how they were carrying on, I can feel that. I can feel that all over me. And to know that these people did their all for this country, but we still not people. By some, not everybody, not everybody. Because you know what? God always have some rams in the bush. He always have somebody there that can bring it out. I hate when people try to justify the different version of the Confederate and post-Confederate flags. They represent the same mentality. They sure do. All history should be talked about. All of it. The good, the bad, the ugly. All of it. You are right there. If everybody cuts themselves, don't we all bleed red? Thank you. We all got that red blood. And then when you need a transfusion or something, you don't know where you're getting it from. It's just red blood. Red blood. That's what it is. But you know what? In God's, like I said before, in God's time, His timing is not our timing. I mean, 1,000 years in His eyes is just like a blink. So, but in God's own timing, the true, the real Hebrews will come forth. You hear me? Now I done told you a mouthful right there. The true, the real Hebrews will come forth. And some people gonna be shocked, gonna be amazed, gonna be happy, gonna be terrified. when they realize who the real Hebrews are, because it's been doctored and changed over the years. The pictures have been changed to look the way some people want them to look. But in God's own time, the real Hebrews will come forth. I invite you and all your viewers to catch my Black History. Oh, I see that. Turn around. Okay, you got a black. Oh, it's a lot of people with Black History this month, and that's a blessing. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Maybe I'll be part of Black. I've had a transfusion, so now I'm extra. I give you some blood. Oh Lord. But ignorance, just pure ignorance. That's what we're going to have to chalk it up to. Just pure ignorance. But I had to come out here and just let everybody know about Blackbird, because tomorrow I won't be able to be live because Mr. Jimmy's having surgery in the morning. He has to have carpal tunnel surgery on his left hand. So we're going to be starting out early in the morning. We got a full day. So I knew I wouldn't be able to go live, but I will have a video to go up in the morning at 9. I've already scheduled it, and it's wait a minute. See there? It is my French toast casserole. I went completely brain dead, y'all. The French toast casserole. Um, Thank you, Denise. Much prayers. I love you. The French toast casserole will be coming up in the morning at 9 o'clock. We will be at the hospital then, so please keep Mr. Jimmy in your thoughts and prayers, as he's had surgery on his right hand for carpal tunnel. Now he's having his left. I had both of my hands done years ago. I had my left hand done first and then my right hand. So both of mine have been done also, and I thank God for it. It makes a difference. All that freight and those price changes at Walmart when I worked, they tore my hand up because just repetitive using, just using that hand all the time. New setups, tearing down stuff, bringing in stuff. It did it. Blood blank, refrigerator, trucks, and trains. Yep. Best of luck. I read that. Any home organization videos? You know, I'm not really into that. I haven't done. Only thing I showed is when my before and after when I redid my den/family room, and I think when we redid the kitchen, I did a video. But I'm more into cooking and flowers and just talking and reviews. I do a lot of reviews. But I started my channel out as Flower Glamorous, and I wanted to do just flowers. I love flowers. I've loved flowers from a child. And the more I got into it and got used to how YouTube works and what's going on, and I started doing some of my cooking, putting them up, and I noticed the RPMs for cooking was higher than the RPMs. That's revenue per thousand views. The revenue per thousand views is your RPM. Your CPM is where it is what the ads. If somebody give you a super chat, a super yeah, you know what I'm talking about. A super chat or sticker or anything like that, or join. That's all included in the CTM, CRP. Lord have mercy. But anyway, the revenue is much higher on cooking, and even higher on desserts. For some reason, they are high. Like that last lemon cake I did, uh, the the RPMs on it was almost $30 per thousand views, and that's good. That is good. But real estate, real estate. teaching, I can't even think of the other one. I just went out of my head. But there are three that are really, really, they're higher than the cooking, that their RPMs are really high. Pray for the first Black female nominated. Yes! Yes! Oh, yes, I've been praying. Yes, Lord. The change is about to come. Yes. It's epic sound, expensive. I'm getting tired of claims and not getting my get Epic. It's well worth it. Epic, how much I pay? I think I pay $9 a month. I don't pay over $10. I know that. It's either seven something or nine something. It's not over $10. It is well worth it because with Epic, um, and you see my thing coming for Epic. So if you think about using it, go through my link, please. But Epic, yeah, is good for YouTube, IG, and Facebook. Their music, and you won't get copyrighted. And I was like you. When was it? It started in November. I kept one day. I got five in one day. Um, Not the one that'll take your channel down. I guess it is copyright claim where you change the music and they'll take it off. And I was going through iMovie and using um, iMovie's music. And I couldn't, and I have been using it ever since I've been on YouTube. But then all at once they start hitting, and they start hitting from videos that I had over a year old. And like the one for my bread pudding, that was one of them. And when they took, because they give you things that you can do. One is to take the music out of it, or add other music, or something else, or take it down. But anyway, I pick to take the music out. Well, when they took the music out, they took my voice out. So that one, I get a lot of comments about, I can't hear you. You quit talking. But the reason I quit talking because they in that place where they took that music out, they took my talking out also. And I'm not taking that video down because it's in the thousands of views. And I am not taking it down and still getting views to this day. It is in my top 10 videos, even with the part where it is missing where I'm talking. But one thing, in all of my cooking videos, I have the recipe in the description. So always look in the description. You will find the full recipe there. I always put the recipe in my description. And that's what I let them know. If you're having problems, if you can't find, you couldn't, understand what was going on, what I was doing, look in the description. There you'll find the full recipe. So if you are a cooking channel or you thinking about being a cooking channel, make sure you always put your full recipe in your description. And once more and again, I will take 5 more people that I will do a complete overhaul of your channel for you. I will go through it from top to the back to show you what needs to be done. I even this weekend I was visiting some channels and I noticed that, horizontally, straight up and down, that's how you film for shorts. And on Facebook for the reels, that's how you that's the way you record. But when you are recording for YouTube, you go straight across, which is landscape. You record that way. And I don't know how many videos I seen, they were doing regular videos and they were doing it straight up and down. And that's not how you do it. When they're going through searching and looking, they take stuff like that into consideration about how you can get out there to be ranked. Because first of all, you didn't record your video right. So little things like that. You don't have your hashtags on your channel. I went to people's channel. When you go to a channel, you can put up to 500 hashtags. You don't don't see no hashtags. Then people don't know where to go, how to put the hashtags on. Just little things like that will make a difference. Your about page, nothing is done on your about page. You don't pin a comment when you put a video up. You don't share your videos out when you put them up. Just little extras that make a difference in your channel. I don't know too much about her because I just found out about her. Turn around. I always do landscape if my videos are over 60 seconds. That's what you do. I always do landscape if they're over 60 seconds. But you would be surprised here on YouTube how many people are still doing it horizontal. When you see them little black, spots on the side of their videos. And one, I subscribed to her because I like the way she presented it, how she talked in her videos. She was very entertaining, but she was horizontal. I could hardly hear her. And then she had something in her video the whole time taking up more parts. She had a picture that was taking up more part of her video and taking away from her face. Just little things like that, you got to be careful. It's a lot to learn. Okay, Atomic, I'm going to research her. Who are you going to research? Let me go back up here and see. Yeah, claims, not strikes. It's claims. Now, I haven't gotten a strike, but thank you. Brought me back to the music. But with that music from iMovie, that's what I was using. It was getting to where after I got them first 5, after that, every week, I was getting another claim, another claim. I said, oh no, something got to stop here because I thought the music that you get on iMusic was good, but it's not. So I went to Epic, and ever since I've been using that, and it has it in its claims, that it is good, and well, a lot of people can say that, but as I researched it, I found out that they are very good, very, very good. Tracy Booth, check out ABL and Modern Renaissance Man on YouTube. Okay. Well, y'all, we have had a good time today. We all learned something. All learned something. It's almost 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock. So, does anybody have any questions before I call it a day and I speak, decree, and declare over your life and over my life? Does anyone have anything? Never use free music from apps. Even YouTube app is problematic when doing shorts. Yeah, I with my shorts now. That's something else. Just me. Y'all do what you want to do. Just for me. I have maybe 5 or 6 or 7 shorts on this channel, Beverly Black. But see, I'm the type I watch my analytics. I go in the back and I be keeping up with how it's doing, what's going on. Is my views going down? Are going up? How is my engagement? What is going on? And I have found for my channel, shorts bring my analytics down. Because now I want you to think about it. Now, shorts is up to 60 seconds, okay? Now, say you're going to put a short up today and say yesterday you put up a video for 10 minutes. Okay, in your analytics, in that 10-minute video, say your watch time was like 4 minutes and a half because, they ain't going to watch the whole 10 minutes. So if you get 4 minutes, you're doing good. But then the next day, you're going to put up this video for 60 seconds. When the day before you had 4-minute views, and so that 60-second short, if somebody watch it for 30 seconds, that's good. So that's 30 seconds against 4 minutes. Your watch time, your attention span, your click through, it's going to affect all of that. It's going to go down. And you'll be wondering why your channel is going down and my views, what is going on? Watch them shorts. I made a channel, Mocha Living. That's my other channel, Mocha Living, that I only put shorts on. That's all, because shorts cannot be monetized, but they can be monetized. If you put your shorts in a playlist, add it to a playlist, it'll be, if you are monetized, and you add it to one of your playlists, you will get paid for it. You will get it. But if you just leave it by itself, no, you won't get paid anything. But it ain't nothing big. You won't get paid anyway because it ain't but up to 60 seconds. So watch them shorts that you put on your regular channel and remember what I just told you. And you done had up a video. Maybe you had a video for 20 minutes and and your time for it was like 8 to 10 minutes where people watched it. Then you're going to put up this 60-second short? Just think on it. Just think on it. Your analytics going to be going wild. Just going wild. So I do not put shorts. The ones that are on my channel that I did before I was enlightened and seeing what was going on, I left them there. But my other shorts, they're on Mocha Living. That's where I put all my shorts now, on Mocha Living. I do not put them on my channel. And I know shorts can bring in subscribers, which is good because I've gotten subscribers from my shorts. But you got to remember, when people watch them shorts, they're looking for one thing. Your channel could be about not remodeling, but decorating your house. And then you got this short that you did, and you and your family in a restaurant eating. Well, people are going to be, the person who subscribed most likely going to be looking for those type of videos when ordinarily you do house decorating. Use your head. Think about it. Think about it. Everything sounds good ain't good. And in order to get paid for those shorts, you got to have views out of the yang. I know they do it every month, and because I've gotten several of those little emails talking about, the shorts and you in it. But I ain't got no money from it. So that's another little nugget for you. Yeah, I've heard of those king cakes. I have never had one, Atomic. I have never. They're interesting with the little doll in it. Yeah, please do. I like, and y'all feel free to send me anything you want. But I've never had one of those. I would love to have one. Atomic Trend, thank you. I'll check it out. Mardi Gras is tomorrow for me in New. Oh, I never been to New Orleans. Now we have a cousin that is getting married this summer in New Orleans. Will be my first trip, because I said I get to go to the wedding, I get to see New Orleans all at the same time. I have never been there, and I've never been there for Mardi Gras. I would love to see it. So please take pictures, please, or videos, yes. Tracy said, is it worth to do shorts on your YouTube? Now on my channel, Beverly Black, that's what I just said. I don't do shorts on my channel anymore. I do them on my channel, Mocha Living, that I made just for shorts. That's all that's on that channel is shorts. And people making other channels, you do it just like that. You can have many channels you want. Ain't no big deal. But I seen where it hurt my views. It hurt my channel by having those shorts up, my analytics. It did a number to it. That's just me. I can't tell you how to run your channel. But for me, I'm not putting shorts on my channel anymore. No. No. I have broken a leg, so no Oh, that's what you have in therapy for, Atomic. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, lovely Nicole. Oh Lord, we got two of our membership people here, Atomic and Lovely Nicole. And you know what? I'm so sorry and forgive me, y'all, because I do not think to recognize people who have joined the membership in our channel. And remember to put exclamation point masterpiece, and your link will come up in the channel. Will come up here in the comments if you are a member, have joined the membership here. You need to do it. We have 3 levels. One is $1.99 a month, $2.99, and $4.99. So come on in and get those extra perks. Go ahead and join the membership here. You can't beat it. Okay. Atomic said, Beverly, if you come here, we got to do, we sure will. And I'll let you know. I sure will. I look forward to that. That will be so nice. So nice. Lovely Nicole. There you go, lovely Nicole. It'll come up in a few seconds. I want you to see it. And it'll have her link that you can go directly to her channel. And y'all go there. Y'all go to my members channel and join. Now watch the full video. Don't be playing with people, because if you just watch 20 seconds or something like that, that'll knock it out for them. Don't do that. If you go to somebody's house, you watch their full video. You give them that time. I love crawfish. I love crawfish. Oh, girl, yes. I know now where I'm going to be at. I'm going to be hanging out with Atomic. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tracy said, I just retired and I want to do YouTube channel, but I want to learn what I can before I start. I got my email in here, Beverly Black, but my email is Beverly. Did I put in the right email? I may not. It's Beverly37853 at Gmail, but it's also in my about page. Look at my about page. Denise says, please read above. Okay. Let me find Denise. Come on now. Cameras are going fast, Bev. Your email. Oh, comments are going fast, Bev. Your email again, please. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm telling y'all right. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Because I got several emails. It is Beverly 37853 at Gmail. Beverly, Beverly, and Beverly is in lowercase. You know, the B, don't put it in capital. Just leave it in low. Beverly 37853 at Gmail. Now I'm gonna put it back in here one more time. So everybody have it. Watch commercials. That's right. Watch those commercials. Please read above. Oh, I read that. Okay. Beverly 3783 at. I have too many different email accounts that I use for different things, and I have to make sure. There it is. Beverly 37853 at Gmail. And please, please, now I'm going to take 5 people that I'm going to do free. 5 people that I am going to do free. And I will we'll set up a time and a day that I can um, go through everything with you. And you can ask me what you want to ask me. And I'll teach you all that I have learned so far, how I have learned to grow my channel. And normally on YouTube, it will take you um, 5 years, up to 5 years to get 5,000 subscribers. It can take you up to 5 years. But my date, when you go in my about, it says 2017. But 2017 is when I start coming on YouTube looking at videos of other people. It's not when I actually started doing YouTube. And I actually started doing videos in 2019. Well, in 2019, in 2020, I became monetized. So in 2 years period, I made it to 10,000 subscribers. 2 years. 10,000 in 2 years, where it can normally take you 5 years to get to 5,000 subscribers. The Lord bless me. The Lord bless me with 10,000 within 2 years. And I am retired. And that makes up, I have more time to put into it. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of reading. I put a lot into it. I really do. But I go where the Spirit leads me to go. You understand what I'm saying? I follow the ones that God showed me to follow. I know a lot of people have playlist things and, different ways that you can get views and you can get extra subscribers. The Lord showed me He didn't want me to go that route. I did it. I have done it because of the playlist buddy that Geo has on Saturdays and Tuesday. I was with her when she first started with that. And I got monetized because of that within, I think, 6 months. I don't forget now. But because of Geo. But it can only take you so far. That can only take you so far. And you have to get those 4,000 watch hours every year. And I know that some people keep going back to those kind of playing those playlists because they don't have the material to get the views because they're doing it wrong. That's why they're not getting the views. If you put up a video and you only get 25 views within 24 hours, you need to check something out. You need to reorganize and rethink what you're doing. I'm just being honest. If you get 25 or under 50 views for 24 hours, you need to take a look at some stuff. Atomic, I'm good at computers. What don't you know? Lovely Nicole. Oh, I want to work from home, but not great at the honey. I'm not great at the computer neither. Take your time. Like they right here, people will help you. Don't be ashamed to ask. There is no stupid questions. We all done been there, done that, went through it. You can ask me anything, honey. Just email me or anybody in this live that can help you. But I will be there. It's amazing the things that you can accumulate and learn when you're just going through them YouTube streets. Okay. We done been on here 75 minutes. I didn't mean to keep y'all that long. But I'll do anything to help because I want to see everybody grow. It's enough space here that everybody can grow. But you want, I'm trying to, oh Lord, me and my mind today. What is going on? Organic. You want organic views. Organic views is people outside of YouTube, okay? You want organic views when you're growing your channel. You can't get organic views when you're just in the same little niche and that's all you're doing. Oh yeah, we need to be loyal. We need to be loyal to each other. But you're here, this is your business. YouTube is a business and they give it to us free. This is your business, so you want to grow it right. If you're just in that same little circle all the time, you can get that same little results. You understand what I'm saying? If you just in that same little mix, once you get your 1,000 subscribers, your 4,000 watch hours, that's all you're gonna get. Maybe about 1,500 or 2,000. You're gonna be in that same little mix and just going back and forth, back and forth. You got to get those organic views. You got to step out on your own and trust God to do the rest. And he will. He will. You got to be faithful to him and he will bless you. He will see you grow. I am 70 years old and on YouTube. And God has blessed me. He has blessed me. He has led me. And I do what he tells me to do. My videos that are popping, half the time, I never thought to make those recipes by myself. But God puts it in my spirit. He shows it to me. He brings it to my face. And sometimes he has to do it several times before it clicks. And I go, well, I guess I need to make this recipe. And when I do, it blows up. And I'll be thinking sometimes, oh, there ain't nobody gonna like this. This ain't nothing. But look at God. Just look at God. If you listen to him and you seek him and you trust him and you believe in him, he will make a way out of no way. He's done it too many times for me. Too many times. Who, Tracy? Me or Bill? Oh, y'all talking. Okay. I will email you things. Okay. Do it, baby. We'll get it. We'll work on it. We'll get it done. We sure will. We sure will. I am blessed to be a blessing. And that's what I want to do. I want to spread the love because a lot of them out here, they're getting big money for what I'm giving to you free. Getting big money for it. But God has not led me that way yet. I tried to go that route because it had been on my mind to make one of them little e-guides and charge X amount of dollars for it. It's not the route he wants me to go. It keeps popping up. Did you pay for what you know? Did you pay anybody for what you know? Or why are you going to charge somebody else? So, it's a done deal. I didn't pay for it. I didn't pay for it. God directed me and showed me where I need to go and downloaded it into me. So, why am I going to charge somebody else? Until he tells me to do otherwise. Now, when he tells me to do otherwise, I go the other way. But right now, I am told to be a blessing. And that's what I'm going to do. Lovely Nicole, I will be emailing Beverly. Okay. Let's bring this to an end. And if the Lord's willing, I'll see you all Thursday at 1 p.m. And if the Lord's willing and everything goes fine with the surgery, I will be cooking. But if not, we will be talking. But I am going to speak, decree, and declare life into your life and into my life. I am courageous. I am unstoppable. And feel free to say some of these over your life every day. You don't have to say them all, but pick some that resonate in your spirit. I am victorious. I am loved. I am blessed. I am gifted. I am anointed. I am successful. Say it. I am successful. I am healed. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am whole. I am confident. I am forgiving. Don't hold no grudges. Let them go, because holding that in is stopping your blessing. So forgive them. Let them go. I am grateful. I am generous. I am strong. I am favored. I am able. I am powerful. I am fruitful. I am God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece, because our God does not make any junk. We are made in the image of God. Look in that mirror and see what you see back coming out of that mirror. And you see the image of God. I love you, but God loves you more. Why? Because you are his masterpiece. Be blessed, everyone. Praying for a total recovery, Mama. Thank you. Thank you. And keep him in your prayers. Everybody be blessed and trust God. Trust God to lead you, guide you, and direct you. And he will do it. He would do it. Now, don't be jumping in that name it, claim it, and that kind of little game like that. No, you got to bless somebody. You got to do something for somebody, and most of all, you got to pay your tithes and offering. Okay, that's another story. But you got it. You got to be faithful. You got to do what he told you to do. You got to be a witness. You got to tell others about our Savior, because he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He is the Most High God. Bye-bye. Love you all, because I'll be going on. Bye.